It's everywhere. It's on top of buildings, it's hung on walls, and it's dangling from necklaces. The cross is the universal symbol of the Christian religion. But why are Christians so focused on the cross? Now you may know that just over 2,000 years ago, for about 6 hours one Friday, the founder of the Christian religion, Jesus Christ, hung on an old wooden cross. He had been tortured and executed by the occupying Roman government in an attempt to put an end to his breakaway Jewish sect. You see, the government feared that he would cause a rebellion, and the religious elite had feared that he would bring an end to their religion. But the people had hoped that he would be the one to bring an end to their suffering and the occupation of their lands. But Jesus wasn't just a revolutionary, and he wasn't just trying to renew a stale religion. You see, Christians believe that Jesus was the Son of God in the flesh, that when he spoke the words of God, and when he acted, he showed the world who God really was. So what does the cross tell us about God? Christians believe that the cross reminds us that God adores you to such a degree that he would be willing to subject himself to state-sanctioned torture and execution. The cross, we believe, is the ultimate expression of God's love for humanity. So when we focus on the cross, we remember that even in our most unlovable of moments, God loves us. And not only does he love us, but we are worthy of that love. Some of Jesus' last words on the cross were, my God, why have you abandoned me?" On the cross, Jesus was completely alone, spiritually as well as physically. You see, the Gospels tell us that Jesus' followers and friends had all run and hid when he was arrested. And the Gospels also tell us that God the Father was silent during those 6 hours. And so if you've ever felt alone, rejected, or misunderstood, Jesus understands how that feels. You see, Christians believe that when we cry out to God, it's not to a distant deity who can't understand what we're going through. It's to a living God who fully understands what we're going through because he went through it too. To fully understand the cross, however, we have to wait 3 days. For 3 days, Jesus' lifeless body lay in a lonely tomb. And his followers, in their hopelessness, hid for fear of the government. And the governor and the religious elite patted themselves on the back and congratulated each other on a job well done, because they had managed to stop Christianity in its infancy. Or had they? Because here we are, over 2,000 years later, still talking about it. So what happened? Easter happened. You see, Christians believe that after 3 days in the grave, Jesus returned to life. He defeated the last great thief, death itself. And in doing so, he demonstrated that there is always hope. There is always a next chapter. And it can be so easy to despair when we look at the state of the world. But this Good Friday and Easter Sunday, let's try to remember that the night won't last forever. The sun will rise. A new day will dawn. And that there is always